What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Psych Eval. This is just a talking head video that I do every Sunday on my channel, just to get things off my chest, keep you guys up to date on what's going on, what little updates I've been going through and things like that. So I'm still working out some of the kinks here in the office. So yeah, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, feel free to go ahead and subscribe. This is my new endeavor at a YouTube video, or a YouTube channel, or YouTube videos in general. But yeah, I figured I'd start with this since nobody else is doing it. I figured it'd be something unique that you come to my channel just to see or get. But yeah, this week or today, what I've been working on is mostly just decluttering the office once again. It was getting a little bit cluttered, so I cleaned everything up. I've been busy with work, my new job, thank God. If you haven't seen that video, please go watch it. I'll try to post it somewhere up here. So I've been busy with work, and I got the blood flowing, got the juices going in the brain, and I really want to take this YouTube stuff a little bit further. It has me really excited. It has me really excited because I've invested an ungodly amount of hours into YouTube and other people and YouTubers and stuff like that I admire. I've seen them grow from like a small channel up to like a big production company and stuff like that, and be able to help their family and things like that. So, but yeah, I feel like that was a pretty long introduction, so let's just go ahead and get right to it. This week was pretty good. Got to work. I did a lot of I guess I was helping, a lot of work done, learning what the company does and things like that. And then it's very unfortunate, but like halfway throughout the week, everybody got kind of sick, so we ended up working most of the week from home, which for me it's fine. I don't have any trouble, staying focused or staying on task or anything like that, but it just worries me because, some of these people have families. I have a family too. I was worried that my family was going to get sick because of, them being sick. Like, they started sneezing and doing all these kinds of crazy things, and then I come home and then my girl starts sneezing, so I was like, oh shit, did I maybe bring the sickness home or whatever? So, I don't know. Some of the plants at work started to not die, but they like dwindled away. It's really hot here. I don't know if you guys know this, but it's like 90 degrees every day. There's never a day when it's cold at all. And it was really bad on the plants. A couple of weekends ago, the way that the sun comes up, there's these windows like up on the top area that'll just beam. The sun will just beam straight onto the plants, and they will die within 15 minutes of the sun just beaming at them. So we had to deal with that. I don't want to say that it's a bad part of the job, but it's definitely different. It's not something that I've done before, which is great. I do appreciate that we're green bound and stuff like that. We have a part of our job description is basically to take care of these plants, which is great. And it switches things up a little bit as far as it you're working all the time and things like that, or maybe you're what I'm used to, which is taking calls or sales or talking to people and fixing their account, technical support and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden, hey, you know what? These plants need some love. So you just go and talk to a plant, or you read a book and stuff like that. So, and talking about books, so yesterday we went to Librería Nacional, which is kind of like a bookstore. So if you ever been to like Barnes and Nobles or Books a Million in the U.S., similar to that, but not as not as fancy, I want to say. Like literally you just you go to any mall, and we'll do that. That's going to be an idea for a video that I have here pretty soon. So you go to any mall here, right? And then out of nowhere you'll just see like a bookstore. It'll just be a random bookstore. Like I said, it's like Books a Million or Barnes and Nobles. However, it's not as fancy. Like you can't get a coffee, you can't sit there and read. They don't really have that much space for you to like do anything. You just go there. There's the cashier off to the side, and then there's just rows of books. There's nowhere to sit. It's not meant to be fun, right? So it's not meant to be like a hangout spot or something like that. Most of all the books are usually wrapped in this plastic. But anyway, I digress. My point is that I got a couple of books to help me with managing my finances and stuff like that, and just getting my mind under control as far as like bad habit spending, and how to invest and things like that, and how the economy works here. I don't have them with me. I do believe they're in the room. I should have probably brought them, but anyway, I'll go ahead and let you know further on down the line how these books are. I'll give you like a review and stuff like that, and some of the things that I've learned. So that's something new that I did this week. Also, good news, or more good news I should say, is the bank reached out to us. I've had pretty good habits with my credit cards and stuff like that, which is something that I've been wanting to change in my life ever since I came from the US over here, because let's be honest, my credit is shit back home and there's no way around it. So I figured I might as well just go ahead and practice with the little bit of money that I do make here, or that I have been making here from all the odd jobs that I've worked, and it's finally paying off. So the bank called me. They offered me what is called a agile credit or whatever, which is kind of like a personal loan. I don't really know what to compare it with. I feel like I should turn that into a video as well, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and make that a note. And I'll break it down for you guys. I'll try to this week as well start talking about some of the lifestyle things, or some of the lifestyle changes that you have to go through when you live here, like rent and banking and going to the store and ATMs, and what are some of the reward systems, what are some of the airlines, what are some of the cities, like the malls, like what I said earlier. So yeah, through the bank reaching out to me, I'm gonna be able to invest a pretty good amount into production here. So maybe a new camera. Obviously, I'm using my iPhone 7. That's what I'm using to record here with. It's connected via the lightning cable to my PC or my little Elite desk or whatever. And then Ion Cam, which is I'll probably make a video on it later. I'll try to post a link down below so you can see what it is and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, I'll be able to invest a little bit into production, so I'll have better lighting. My girl, I'll be able to invest a little bit more into her business, so that way she's able to grow it a little bit more, which is great. My son's paperwork finally came in. I have it physically here in-house. So that's also good news. My girl's business is starting to grow. She's selling a little bit more. Her footprint is starting to get a little bit larger, so that's exciting. I'm happy for it. It's been raining for the past couple of days. I want to say like the last 2-3 days it's been raining. I don't know about you guys, but I love rainy days and gray days and stuff like that. I don't like when it's like rainy and cold, like how it is like in Seattle or some of these other places. Like I can do without that. Like I appreciate it because it's hot as fuck here all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's 1,000 degrees every day with 90% humidity. I'd appreciate it, if it rains a little bit more, but rain season is kind of short. So, but yeah, my kid's learning a couple new words. He's saying comida, so he's saying gomi. He says for food. So it's basically like he's saying food, like short for food. He's waking up a little bit earlier, which is great because he usually falls asleep around the same time that I go to sleep, which is 8:30. He doesn't wake up at 4:30 with me, but he does wake up like around 6. So he does sleep a little bit more than me, which is good. And what else, man? Generally, I just feel good, man. I went to my cousin's show last night. He's been studying music. I think I mentioned it in another video. I'll try to link it. And yeah, we went to his show last night for a couple of hours, like between 10 and 2 or whatever. Had a good time. Techno music isn't really a thing here, like EDM and things like that. But nevertheless, he went to school for it. You know, there's like a little school or whatever where you go to learn how to DJ, how to play with a turntable and mix music and stuff like that. So we went to his show last night, had some fun, a couple of drinks. And yeah, just, you know, got to clear the head, got to clear the mind. This job has changed for the better a lot of the things in my household. So I'm very happy for the company, for the guys that I'm working for. They're pretty straightforward, no frills. You know, this is what you need to do. Just report, whatever you run into and stuff like that, which is great. You know, that's how I prefer to work. The work is heavy. It's how do I say this? It's very upbeat. Like, you're always doing something. There's always something breaking. So you always have to, because it's an application, it's a website, and it's an app. It's a startup, and so there's always something breaking. So the faster that we find these things that are breaking, the faster that we can fix them. So we always have to be in the app doing something, logging in and out, switching between admin and employee or whatever, and then, you know, just finding bugs and things like that, which is great. So it always keeps me on my toes. It always keeps me busy, which is great. And yeah, I'm really excited for the next coming days. I was finally able to buy a headstone for my daughter. That was something I did this week as well. It's really nice. It's really pretty. I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like. I'll probably try to post it down in my Patreon, so that way, you know, you guys are able to see it and see how pretty it is. I got her like a little flower pot to go along with it. It's a little 30 by 30, like a little 10 by 10 inch, 30 by 30 centimeter headstone with a little flower pot. So my girl wants to put like flowers and stuff like that. I do too. I'm not gonna lie, honestly. You know, get some orchids going, put them in there, so that way she's nice and remembered. I'm probably the way that the design is made, I'm probably gonna get it tattooed, because if we do return to the US, I'm not gonna be able to see her all the time. So I'm probably gonna get the headstone that I had made. I'm probably gonna get it tattooed somewhere. I don't know where yet, but stay tuned. That's gonna be in the plans later. I'll also get to show you guys a video of my tattoo guy in downtown Barranquilla, and I'll try to include it in like the downtown Barranquilla once the camera comes in. I've already ordered it. So there's a lot of things that are going to be changing for the channel for the better, which is great. I'm going to be a little bit more active on this channel as well as my gaming channel, because I'll be able to finish my PC as well. So there's a lot of positive things coming. Again, if you want to support us, me and my family, there'll be some links down in the description for you to check out. Patreon will be the more direct way for you to enjoy some of our content, especially like on the off days. I know that I usually try to post on Sundays or every Sunday, but sometimes I don't. I usually post on Patreon why I didn't, or the reason why I wasn't able to record. Sometimes we're out, sometimes you know, we went out that day to do grocery shopping, or like last week, I had a family meeting. Like, for example, on the 26th of this month, it's on Sunday, I'm gonna be having my family here again. It falls on a Sunday because it's towards the end of the month, and I'm trying to do this thing where I get my local family together at my house, and then we do like a big meal, like cook steaks or make soup. Or this Sunday, or this past Sunday, I should say, we made guandule soup, which is a type of bean that grows in like the Caribbean and stuff, which is great. You make it with like chopped meat, yuca or yams, plantains, potatoes, and then just all kinds of vegetables, goodness for for taste and stuff like that. And then I'm American, so I got sriracha, I got Tabasco, and then my cousin, he makes pretty good habanero hot sauce. So he's a chef. So everybody brings something different. I have like board games, like I have Uno right here. I know this is only 2 cards, but I swear the the whole stack is right here. I have Jenga. I also have a Ludo set. I don't know how you call it in English, but it's like I don't even know how to describe it. I'll just make a video on it. But yeah, so I get I talked to my family about it. They were okay with it because I live right by the beach. The beach is like less than 30 feet away. 30, 40 feet away. So I figured, at least once a month, I'll gather my family that's here in Barranquilla and in Puerto, and then have them come here. And then since I have a pretty big patio, we just take this table that actually all this setup is on is one of those Lifetime 6-foot tables or whatever, 2 meters for those of you that don't know feet. And I'll just take this outside, and then we'll just serve the soup and everything, all the food, which is great. So I'm going to be doing that at least once a month just so I can get closer to my family, because my son's paperwork just came in, and then obviously we're going to do Adri's immigration papers. So there's a good possibility that pretty soon, or within the next year or so, or the next couple of months rather, we might be returning, or I might be returning to the US, and they're going to come migrate with me. So yeah, you guys, there's a lot of things, a lot of positives going on right now. I'm very happy. That's all you guys need to know. Things are looking pretty good. This week is going to present a lot of challenges. Like I said, my daughter's headstone will be delivered tomorrow. My boss is going to be going to another country just to check up on the other teams and stuff like that. He's going to do like kind of like a world tour, and then he's going to return. So this is great. Big changes are coming for the channel, for the production quality and things like that, which is great. I got books on finances and getting over hurdles and mental blockages and things like that. I paid for my girl's English course, which she's gonna start, in a couple of weeks. I got a bunch of new equipment coming, new cameras, computer pieces for like my Cooler Master PC. I'll try to link it somewhere up here. I think I did talk about it a while back. But yeah, you guys, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I don't want to drag this video on too long. It's already been 18 minutes. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping by. Again, if you want to support, feel free to check out some of the links down below. I'll try to post a picture of my baby's headstone on Patreon so you guys can see it, what it looks like. And then good things are coming. Whatever you're going through, believe me, I've been there, I've done that. You can watch the playlist. I'll try to link it somewhere up here. I've been through some shit in the last 6 months myself. So whatever you got going on, I'm right there with you. Whoever you are, wherever you are. Again, I appreciate it. You guys have a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it now. Feel free to check out some of these videos and this playlist here, just so you can catch up on some of the videos and things that are going on. And all in all, have a great week, you guys.